How's it going? Back at it again. And we left off on a 10-8 record. We have lost 4 games in a row, and we need to get back on track. So, without further ado, let's get into the games. And I think we should use our best player so far. It is Gerald Donaldson. Who would have guessed? He's doing it again, off to a fantastic start, and he's kind of carrying the team at basically carrying the team again offensively like he did a year ago before Langford kind of took off and went his own way.
And now, your Chicago White Sox.
The White Sox, these 2 games have been very close, but they have gotten the edge. And they have taken advantage of home field advantage. No, we've been waiting for the White Sox to be a threat in this division, and early on they've came to play. Can't really knock them for what they've done so far. Here's Gerald Donaldson, the former 5th-round pick. Definition of an overachiever, but not going to overachieve on that swing. Very quick out. Nixon Lane hits a home run, and it's Donaldson's turn.
Ball, that's in.
And a good take. Donaldson already 5 home runs on the season.
One ball,
And
one
a
strike.
great pitch from Hamill. What I can tell early on from Hamill is I don't like facing him. And he shouldn't be as hard as what he is right now. Just gotta figure him out a little bit more. Late on that swing, and the throw over will get him out. And Fong hits a free run double. Never can tell which one it is. But it was one. And again, early swinging and an out. Connie Hayes is the pitcher now, and he can hit 97 with his fastball. He also has a cutter that can get upwards to 98. Donaldson into the gap, and this one is gone. Gerald Donaldson with number 6 on the season. Left it too far over the plate for Donaldson, and he carried it opposite field. And the former 5th-round pick continues to prove everyone wrong. Man, he has one of the best swings on the team when it comes to getting the barrel to the baseball. He hits the ball very hard, and it usually carries. Here's Perez pitching, the left-hander, and Donaldson with a runner at scoring position. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Donaldson hitting 400 with runners in scoring position. And the soft throwing Perez is up 0-2. And Donaldson did it again. His second of the game. And he makes it 8-2. The first one off a righty, the second on a lefty, and Joel Fong gets the run. Man, he looks small compared to Gerald Donaldson, man. I think we got more home runs just in this little start of the episode than we did the episode yesterday. Or we have just as many as we did with Carrara and Monty. Gerald Donaldson. He might not be my favorite player, but he earns the respect of all because of the way he can perform.
Our final line score this
An amazing game from him.
And
he overshadowed Fernando. Nixon Lane. Joel Fong went 2 for 4. His best game as a pro. 3 RBIs. Love to see it from Joel. I keep calling him Joel. It's Joel Fong. Man, that was awesome. That's a great way to start an episode right there, man. Playing against Baltimore again. Top down to the minor leagues. And the AAA team is off to a great start, man. This is one of the better AAA teams that we've seen in a while. We haven't had AAA, usually isn't our successful story. Chad Bennett, man, he struggled. Manny Fajita up 316 and a 313 average. Very excited to see him do that. And you know what? I think it's time that we use Michael Sanchez, the man we traded for. I believe we traded Dick Harding for Sanchez. And Sanchez not off to the best start here in the AAA. Might have to consider sending him down to AA if it continues to get worse. Man, I'm sorry about my allergies right now too. They're just been terrible the past 2 weeks. Feels like every time I record baseball I have like a cold or something. It's just goes hand in hand, I guess. On the ground. And a jump throw. Here's Michael Sanchez against Gasser. Gasser has an array of pitches. And weakly hit.
Out.
And Gasser with the high cheese. Weakly hit down the third baseline.
He's out.
On the ground.
Oh.
And getting the out. Here's Sanchez and Gasser still pitching very good. This one hammered and caught at the track. Last chance for Sanchez here. It's 8-1 right now. And weakly hit in the air. Sanchez, I do not like this. You have 70 free speed, and that's the kind of effort you're giving me out of the box. I do not like my first impression of Michael Sanchez so far. I don't know how you're supposed to feel when you see that kind of an effort. You know, one thing, he didn't hit the ball hard at all, which is fine. You know, any given game you can struggle. But that effort coming out of the box is very concerning for me. Carrara needs a triple for the cycle, but we'll allow him to play, and we get the win there. Pete Washington again with a win. Trying to earn himself a contract. Down 1-2 here. Let's enter the game against Prescott here. Prescott gets him to chase. Do I want to make this move here, or should I just go with Rodriguez? Aaron does have a higher clutch. He's hitting the ball well. You know what? Why not?
Number 96, Bronson Aaron.
Aaron coming in to face Prescott.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the big power hitting catcher, he provides us a complete opposite look of what Rodriguez is. Rodriguez is an on-base contact player. Aaron is swing for the fences.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two to count.
2-2 to Aaron. This one driven, and it's not going to get caught. It's gone! Bronson Aaron with a home run now. It just kept on carrying. And his 4th home run of the year on only his 7th hit, I believe. Kansas City hearts Aaron, and Aaron comes up huge. The crowd was electrified, and Aaron just gave us a lead. And in will come Zach Thompson now.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 57, Zach.
It's Diego Fuentes. And I guess we're just going to have to keep Fuentes out here for this one.
Ball one.
Don't like using Noah Curtis in this spot. It's not really as necessary as it might have been if we didn't just get a 2-run home run. Fuentes in the air.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nixon Lane.
Hey! 0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Lane fouls it off 1-2. And he struck him out.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching, number 96, Bronson Aaron.
Here's Kenny Redance to face against Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Hey! 0-1.
Bunting and foul.
Foul ball.
And he punched him out. Put in our closer, Walter Watanabe. I don't want to give Mayo a fastball. Drilled into left field. Hiroshi. We'll scoop it, but you know what? If he beat me with an off-speed pitch, I'm okay with that. Alec Burrison representing the go-ahead run.
Hey!
On the ground to Witt, and this could do it. One-handed throw from Fuentes, and that's the game. Bronson Aaron with a pinch hit home run. He might be the player of the game after that. And he is.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious
What a
Kansas City
moment
Royals.
for Aaron
3 runs, 6 hits,
to
no
come
errors.
in
They left 5 runners
and get
on
the
base.
job done. Bronson Aaron, 7 hits on the season, and 4 have been home runs. And with his 7 hits, he's got 9 RBIs. Insane. an insane start to the year for the 28-year-old catcher. And you know what? He might be playing for that contract. Maybe he can be the guy that we wanted him to be when we drafted him in the 3rd round. It was in 2025. He was a 3rd round pick out of the year that we got Donaldson and Carrara. And you know, our 2nd round picks were not the best, but Aaron seems to be starting to figure it out early on in this year. And man, if he can hit for power and be good at that, sky is the limit at that position. And looking at scouting, and the catchers are just always disappointing, it seems like, in this series. It's been hard to find one. You got Peter Fenner still, though. I guess there is a bit hope for him. You see, with a lot of these lower ones, yeah, I could probably get one with high potential, but I really want a guy that can come in and play soon. I want to get a higher overall guy, so we'll try with Fenner. But it just doesn't seem like it's going to work. And Nigel Tremaine, the guy that I was interested in, he's starting to jump up the board. And he's becoming more and more intriguing at that second base option. Mariano Nava, or Nava, actually becoming more interesting too. And you know what, why not? See what we found here at pitcher this week. David Wong, he's jumped up high. Got Antoine Scadam as well. Something must be there with John Mahanan that we're just not seeing. He's got crazy potential, but he's not ranked very high. But I don't know how I feel about what I'm seeing here. Maybe the international scene is the way to go and to look at it from here on, because it seems like a lot of the good players are from there. Why not give it a check? Switch it to the international and see what we can find. And this is the game I wanted to get a player lock in against Mackenzie Gore. And who do we want to do? Do we want to do Chris Feliz or Hiroshi? It's a tough choice. Wow, Joel Fong up to 242 now. He's doing better than Hiroshi is. Hiroshi already see an increase to power right now. His speed has went up. He's even improved defensively, which is cool to see. Let's get a game in with Hiroshi, the brother of Joel. And he's the only person on our team with a cold streak in the hitting order.
And now, your Kansas City Royals.
Done well so far and looking to finish the job here. Now, we didn't end the last episode on a good note when it came to winning, so it's good to see that we're starting off pretty good on this one. There's Manuel Montoya pitching. Here's Burleson, hit high in the air to Fong. And he's going to test him. This is going to be an easy double play. You know, Roshi's got a decent arm. You know, he's just playing in left field because of his speed, really. That kind of concerns me about making him a center fielder. Here's Mackenzie Gore. And here's Hiroshi Fong. Gonna get it caught. Thought for sure that was gonna be a base hit.
No ball. One strike. No ball. Two strike.
He's got his brother Joel on second base, trying to drive him in. Out of the way.
One and two.
That one way outside. And did he get it down? No, it's caught by the second baseman. That was Reyes. Here's Daniel Reyes here, one of the top prospects years ago, along with Mark Carrara. And Hiroshi's gonna scoop and make the throw over.
The center.
Burleson hit a 2-run home run, and here's Cole with no outs and 2 on. Weakly hit in the air. This has been the theme with Hiroshi. He's not hitting the ball hard right now. Obviously not doing the best at getting the pitches I want, I guess. Rodriguez hits a home run, and Fong is the tying run. And he gets a hit off of a righty. I guess he just couldn't hit a lefty today. It should drive in the run to make it 3-2, and he stands on second base. Harding's going to come in and pinch run. And it looks like that was the right choice because Donaldson came up and hit a double, and then Castro finished it off. You know, Chet Harding is really, I think, a great pickup so far. I like, you know, being able to manage the game. You know, it brings a lot of fun for me when it comes to managing the game with certain decisions, and having a pitch runner like Chet Harding is tremendous. Up to 14-8 right now, and here's a series against the Blue Jays. And then to end the month, we get a series against Detroit. There's something I'm thinking about that I'm forgetting right now. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So, one of the players I wanted to trade Gavin Cross for, but I just didn't think it was too fair. And not even saying I want him or anything, but man, you guys, I did kind of want him. Just for fairness and realisticness, it just wouldn't have happened. But Eric McDonald from the Express, not even making his MLB debut yet, but I would have gave him a chance. 87 speed, and then look at that vision, that clutch, and that contact. He's a player, man. He kind of reminds me of a Nixon Lane, but with speed. And yeah, he'd be terrifying, but you know, he's got tremendous trade value, man. I don't know, I think he has good value, but obviously there's players that they value more, which, as they should, because he is more valuable, but I think McDonald could slide right in and play with us and be good if we didn't have a Nixon Lane already, I guess. Donaldson with 19 RBI. Let's get a game in with Chris Feliz. He has struggled, and it's kind of disappointing to say the least. Martin Gonzalez, the former Royal, we drafted him in like the 6th round. Let him go. I think that was the year we got Carrara, was the year we got Gonzalez. Opposite records. And here's Caleb Collier.
Kansas City Royals.
Chris Feliz against the boys. And I just gotta stop, man. That was so stupid. Here's the boys again. And that one we got to crush. Weakly hit in the air. And a quick out. Here's the man who made the difference of this game. It's been a pitcher's game, but the one home run by Kazovich. Here's Feliz.
He's out.
Still 1-0 and Du Bois pitching. Very good, and oh man, just missed that one.
I got a ball, one
Way inside. And this one is gonna be over the glove and running the second. Will he make it? The throw is not in time. Feliz knows his speed better than anyone. His second double of the year. On the ground. And he flipped it to Witt. Still 1-0 and Du Bois
Ball one.
is still pitching.
Counts 1-0.
Weakly hit in the air. He was late on the fastball. And you can't be late on a fastball that doesn't go 95 plus. Gotta be better in those spots. But it just looks like it's not our game here. 3-0 now after Brown hits a 2-run home run. And it's Tucker Toman up to hit. Diego Cabrera pitching now. And getting out of it. But the Blue Jays take the first game. We take the second. And into the third game now. Bottom of the 11th. Why not hop into the game with Juan Castro and try to deliver one? Here's Juan Castro against Christian Mena.
Timeout.
And Castro in the box. Super high in the fastball, and so far so good today on not swinging at that. Weakly hit in the air. Not gonna tag up. Great throw. Oh, both of the Fongs are on base here. Oh.
Time call.
And Lane sends it deep, but it's caught. Here's Tolman. He's done everything but triple today.
2.
And Donaldson can't get there.
Yeehaw!
Road Peck up to hit.
Hey! Bridge!
And he struck out Peck.
Ball.
Staying with
1-0.
Lewis here.
Steal, runner.
Peek! Ha!
The throw. And not in
1 ball, 1
time.
strike. Hit! 1-2.
And he struck out another. Hammered. And this is trouble. They score.
Run!
Just fouled it away.
Hit!
And down he goes. But Benjamin did what he needed to do. Here's Jacob Burnett against Diego Fuentes.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Oh, and we went after it. We should have waited.
Burnett.
Didn't have Chris Feliz to check in anyway, so it might not have mattered. Here's Gerald Donaldson. If anyone could do it, I'd count on him.
Here! 0-1.
Burnett getting the better of us so far. He's got a fastball and a changeup. He's going to
No,
want to
that's
move
out.
it around.
Peek!
Oh, that was the pitch.
1 and 2, the count. 2 and 2. Peek!
Struck him out with a changeup.
Up next to the Royals.
Now it's Bobby Witt Jr. the final out.
Witt Jr.
Yeehaw!
And again, getting away with
0-1.
fastballs that are hittable.
1 and 1.
Hammered into the gap. And this is trouble with Witt's speed. Witt gonna stay at second. And there is a chance. Now it is Bernardo Rodriguez. We're definitely gonna be thinking about bringing in Bronson Aaron in this spot.
Pinch hitting for the Royals.
And can he do it again?
Bronson Aaron.
A 9-game hitting streak that we're putting on the line in just a tough spot.
Here, 1.
Oh, he missed a fastball.
No balls, 1 strike.
Weekly hit to second, and this will do
Get out of
it.
there.
And the Blue Jays take the game. Unfortunate, but you're not going to win every game. If we see Burnett again, I think I have a great idea of what to expect, which isn't much. Gave us pitches to hit, we just didn't hit them. And we drop another series, so we fall to 15-11. Detroit is 13-12. A good series here could put them right back in the mix. What do we want to use in game one? Let's get another game in with Hiroshi, see if we can redeem ourselves, which we don't do well. Man, Tatis is still playing good. 274 to start the year off. You know, with the money they're paying him, obviously not the best move they made, but, you know, I respect it. They didn't give up much, and, you know, they were trying to win, and they knew players that I couldn't really do good against. Tatis is definitely on that list, even at his age and his skills. He just continues to play good. Rick Wilkerson, he's hitting 258, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. Almost at 800 OPS. He scored 14 runs. Here's Luis Katz, pitching pretty good. And now it's Hiroshi Fong. On the ground and a double play ball.
That's an out.
Owen Casey, Bobby Witt hits an RBI single. Right past Carrara. And here's the player that was spotlighted earlier. It's Wilkerson. And he gets on. Still 1-0. High fastball gets him to swing.
0-1.
And it's a base hit for Hiroshi. So maybe that can get him going. A very weakly hit ball, but right where the defense wasn't. Now Cat with 2 on and 1 out. Oh man. I don't know why we just can't touch 92s right now. .08 with runners in scoring position for Hiroshi. How would you expect? Now down 0-2. Struck him out with the changeup. Townsend makes it 3-0. Manuel Montoya against El Nino. Hit up in the air. And Fong makes the catch.
The left fielder, number
But
25.
Casey makes it a one-run game, and here's RJ Dabovich. Hammered to Zen, and Zen
Out.
makes the easy throw.
The left fielder, number 25.
Another RBI chance. Now it's Johnny Heim pitching. This one, a base hit up the middle, and that will score a run. So 2 hits today for Hiroshi, but anyone that watched him,
Now batting.
and obviously in player lock, you kind of pay attention to what players do more. Felt like we left a lot on the table there. It felt like it could have been an even better game. But we do get 2. Chris Feliz gets player of the game.
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals.
And we love to see that. Nuno Del gets the save, which is interesting. We do win 5-0 against Detroit, and Caleb Collier gets a win. And checking out the scouting, Pete Fenner doesn't seem bad yet. Nigel Tremaine, he might be the guy that we want. I like what I'm seeing there from Tremaine. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the international pitching usually is class, you know, they're usually good. I think we're just gonna keep our eyes focused on this then for now. Out of all the guys that really look interesting, I like Manuel Marrero because of the hit per 9. The strikeouts, it's not looking too promising, but looks like he can prevent walks and do all that kind of stuff, so makes me interested. So we'll keep him on that for another week. I'm not trying to win this draft. I think we're set on prospects, but you know, I think if we get those first 3 or 4 picks in a good spot, then it can work nice. And Fernando Almanzar pitching. We love to see it. Let's get a game in with Fuentes. He's starting to catch a cold streak now. It's crazy what baseball will give you sometimes when it comes to players being good and bad.
And now, your Detroit Tigers.
Bobby Witt trying to get the team going before the game. Here's Diego Fuentes. And he starts his game off great. A base hit right up the gap.
Batting second, the designated
I've really hit the ball kind of well with Fuentes, more than I'd expect I would have. I didn't hit that well with him in AAA, but I've done very well
second
so
baseman,
far
Diego
in the majors, and I like that.
Fuentes.
Another base hit up the middle for Diego. So quickly 2 singles for Diego.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter. Leading up for Kansas City, the
2
second
for
baseman,
2, and he's only seen 2 of Hobson's pitches. And I don't blame Hobson for that decision. And another base hit up the middle. Hobson has no answers for the young Diego Fuentes.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Parker Meadows.
Just Parker Meadows, and he's out.
Now
And going up against Dabovich now.
Diego Fuentes.
Up in the air. And he catches it. What a play. Fuentes, he wants to get a hit every time up. Walking back to the bench slowly as El Nino makes the great catch.
The left fielder, number 24, Fernando Tatis.
2 on, 1 on, and no outs. On the ground to Diego. Misses the ball. And nobody's out. And Fong hits a 2-run home run. Joel's first career home run, and it came up huge. He's on a double as well. He's hitting the ball well, man. And his 3rd hit of the game, Diego Fuentes. On first base again. That might be his 4th hit, actually.
The designated hitter.
That was his 4th hit. 4 for 5 today. Diego Fuentes.
Our final
And
line
Joel
score this
Fong,
afternoon.
3 for 4,
First
a
for the
double,
victorious
and a
Kansas
home
City
run.
Royals. 4 runs, 15 hits.
He's really starting to tear it up. He did not have a good first half of the month, but now I think he started to adjust. And you're seeing the promise that we've all thought was there. Charlie Copeland did well in Double-A. A 313. Benny Fajita, 300 and 100 at-bats. 29 RBI. Mark Taguchi, 5 shutout innings. And Santana, domination early in April for him. Looking at the lineup. Let's move Joel up to 5. Looking down at AAA, Chad Bennett. He is starting to play better though, but he didn't have the best month. Not the best month for Mike either. Yeah, Michael Sanchez has been a disappointment so far, to say the least. Wow, Denson, 337. I like seeing that. Of course, we got the notification for Copeland. And he might be ready for AAA soon if he continues to play this well. Claudio Ramos. He's hitting 300. He's starting to figure it out. I like what I'm seeing from him. Let's look at the rotations now. We'll start from bottom to top. And Sam Ibanez not doing the best. Scott Donnelly good. Anthony Gomez good. Jack Steele. And Hall. Mark Taguchi, 5 and 5 for saves. And Kenny Flabbergasc got 4 innings. And he's done pretty well. Looking at the AAA pitching, Goodwin. He wants to call, man. He's from Missouri. I bet you he's itching to play some baseball for his hometown team. Either that or the Cardinals. Don't really know which one he's more rooting for, but wow, Sebastian Sanchez is on a tear, man. That Cuban pitcher. Maybe we'll look to trade him. He's playing his best baseball. Might be able to find somewhere for him to go if he continues to show his promise. Rick France, back to being Rick France, it seems. And Howard Hanna, man, he's been gross too. 11 and 11 on saves. Let's go to the majors now, where Miguel Lopez is pitching like our ace. He does not have a win yet on the season, though, which is kind of concerning. He started 6 games and hasn't got a win. Montoya 4-0. Collier 2-3. 4-1 for Fernando Almanzar, and his strikeouts have been up there. And the whip is low. And in Washington, Tom Wetzel, a little bit of a high ERA. Tuttle doing alright. Cabrera doing good. New Nodell has been pretty good. And Watanabe, he's 10 for 2 out of saves. Not bad at all for him. I mean, I like where the team's at right now. I don't think there's anything drastic I need to do. I kind of like what we have going on so far, so we'll continue to move forward and We just lost 3 out of 4 to the Blue Jays. Let's see if we can get a win here. I want to face a righty, so. Let's get a game in with Joel Fong. One of the hottest bats on the team.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
Here's Joel Fong. And Snowson.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Snowson has every pitch that you can have.
That's a strike.
And a check swing and not good.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It would have been a perfect swing if we didn't check swing it. Are you freaking kidding me?
2.
That's just,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
it's not cool at all.
Outside.
Struck him out.
Take a rip here. We need you. Let's go.
Here's Ren Nelson against Fong with 2 on and 2 out. Fong tried to go down the line. Ripped it, but this one stayed for the third baseman to grab. Gerald Donaldson did Gerald Donaldson things.
High.
Strike 2 on Joel.
High.
Weekly hit on the ground, and this is an out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Tucker Coleman.
Base hit given up. Another chance here for Joel. He went.
That's a check. Did he go?
Got bailed out by the umpire there. This one hit well, but caught. And they made a game of it, but Diego Fuentes,
Our
was that
final
his
line
first
score
career
tonight.
home run?
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They
Diego
left 7
Fuentes now
runners
hits
on
his
base.
first career home run, and why not? Player of the game. Hiroshi goes 2 for 2. And 2 outs here in the 7th with Aaron up to hit. Why not? Get in there and see what we can do.
Start.
Brandon Barrera. Oh, come on. Weekly hit in the air and the fans are cheering. They get the outs. Chance in the 10th inning now with Bobby Witt Jr. with Chet Harding on third base. But you're gonna have to hit to get him in. Marty Gall is the pitcher. Weekly hit in the air and the fans again cheer as we fail to drive home the run. Now we have to pitch, and why not? We're in the game already. Here is Musser. Hammered to Feliz for out number 2. Gave him a pitch to hit.
That's the ball. Hut. Ball.
On the ground, Witt. He's safe and the Blue Jays win. On a walk-off infield single. Man, we've had some heartbreaking L's. This one and the White Sox one. I don't know which one was worse. Unbelievable. At this point, it feels like the Blue Jays have our number. And they win that game as well. No Edgar Vargas pitching here. I was kind of hoping we would see him. Where are the Phillies? We get one series against the Phillies. I thought we played them twice. Oh well. Series against the Texas Rangers now, and they've got a couple different people to throw at us. Looking at the standings, we're tied with the Cleveland Guardians, and we don't play them until June. So we're definitely just going to have to start winning some of these games, maybe. Why not get a game in down in AAA now? "19 RBIs for DeMarcus Francis, man. The 19-year-old is hitting the ball well, along with the 20-year-old Gilberto Ramirez. But I think we want to use Benny Fajita, man. Holy cow, 36 RBIs for Fajita. My fault, Fajita. And 24 and 6 are the Omaha Storm Chasers. See what we can do.
And now, your Indianapolis Indians.
Here's Benny Fajita against Thomas Harrington.
Nope. Outside.
It's got Chad Bennett on first base. And he quick pitches him with a slider.
1-1.
Weakly hit in the air. My grandma probably could have hit that one a bit harder than Benny Fajita did there.
Benny Fujita.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Can't even touch it.
0-1. Time.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Fajita. You gotta hit that one, man. I definitely screwed up big time not hitting that curve. Harrington.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out of a slider.
Now 1 down now. 1 down.
On the ground. Beats him to the bag. Harrington still pitching.
Nope. That's inside.
Harrington really hasn't hit the zone well and has made mistakes that we haven't capitalized on. Below the zone there for strike 1. And a curveball, 74.
2 strikes.
And he wipes him out with a changeup, and Fajita, not a game to remember. Wow, 73 mile per hour changeup. Unreal. And he hits it right to third.
The catcher, number 1.
And that'll do it. Howard Hanna gets the player of the game as he gets his 14th save of the season. Texas takes this game and we drop our 3rd game in a row. Watanabe on the bump trying to get the save. And why don't we just go in and make sure.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Vasquez.
Ball down. High. 1-1.
And Carrara, that could have been 2. A misplay.
High. 2. 0-2.
And Velasquez goes down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
What the hell?
Gio.
Ball. Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hee-haw. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
And he strikes him out for the win. And that'll do it. Donaldson 2 for 2, a double and a home run. Continues to carry the team early on in the year. Wow, Peter Fenner drops down to 50 on the board. Get a game in with Kareem Watkins and then probably call it after that one. I should have been using Copeland actually, I didn't even think about it. What the hell? Dude, that's crazy, man. Here's Kareem Watkins against Major, and Major can throw 99.
Yeah. 0-1.
Come on.
0-2 is the count. Time. Ball 1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Weekly hit in the air. And that's an easy play.
Out.
Batting fifth.
Let's get ready.
Watkins puts it in the air. Deep, but caught at the track.
Out.
Watkins not doing well against Major early on in the game. And this time he gets a hold of it. It's going into the gap. Deep and off the wall. Just missing a home run by inches.
Get this guy out of here.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.J. Green.
Flipping it and
He's safe.
can't get the double play. Finally got a hit off a Major, and now it's Bonilla in. Hanging a curveball to Watkins. Come on, man. He got me there.
2 strikes.
Weekly hit in the air, and it's just gonna hang. Be caught again. Donnelly still pitching 102 pitches into the game. And on his 103rd, he will get the complete game shutout win. What a game from Scott Donnelly. Wins with a 1-0 game. No run support at all. Donnelly moves on to 4-0.
Our final line score.
Eight strikeouts for Donnelly as well, so that's good to see. Maybe we'll have to get a game in with him next time around we play. Damn, Donaldson with 11 home runs already. Unbelievable pace he's on already this year. think that'll do it though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm out.